Oh, hello. Well, welcome to episode 12. In this episode we're going to be putting some epoxy filler between the joints on the planks, and then we're going to be putting some fiberglass tape on. So let's get over to the garage and take a look. Hello and welcome back to episode 12. In this episode we're going to be putting some epoxy filler into these joints on the planking all the way around, and then fiberglass taping over the top, and this is to make the boat really strong and rigid. So without further ado, let's make a start. Just give these a little bit of sanding now. So the Duchess has gone out for a short time, so I've took the Hoover out of the house. This is a secret between me and you. I don't want to let her know that I brought it in the garage and I'm hoovering out the boat. So I won't be too long, and I'll sneak it back in the house. She'll never know. So we've got a mixture of filler mixed up there. I just wanted to show you over here. I had some resin left over, so I've managed to do one already, so that's what they're going to look like. And I've also, with excess that I've had left over, I've put some fillets in here and on here on the frames. I don't like to waste any. The downside of perhaps putting a fillet in here is that when you want to be putting your fiberglass tape, ideally it could do with being underneath, but like I say, I don't want to be wasting the filler, so it'll be fine. I can stop it here and sand it off, it'll still be fine. But the better way of doing it is you'll put your tape on top of your fillet after it's gone off, and then do your fillets on the frames, on the transom for example, on the bow, after the tape's gone down. Anyway, we can live with it. So let's start filling. We'll start off, we'll put some filler in. If you can remember, on the frames there was a hole so that it can drain if water gets inside, so it goes to the centre of the boat. So I've got a thinner piece of wood to try and seal it in there, but obviously I'm not going to be able to have it quite a bit thick fillet inside. The fiberglass isn't going to be going in there anyway. Right, okay. Now I've got a piece of stainless plate which I've put a 40mm radius on it, so this hopefully can put some shape in. This works a treat. Try and get a little bit of filler in here. And again, what I'll do, I can, towards the end, I can get some methylated spirits, and I can just level all that off with my finger with a little bit of methylated spirits on there. And obviously I have to go in from the other side as well. This is a bit fiddly. Well, that's one side done. Get the other side done next. Also, what I want to do, once the fillets are in the other side, I shall mark some pencil lines 50mm each side, put some lines down, and that'll give me a point to wet the ply out, ready for the fiberglass tape to go on. So we'll get the next side done and move on. Well, that's all the fillets done between the planking and sanded back. That's gone well. And as you can see, I've cut out the fiberglass strips ready to go inside and get resined in. I put some really nice big fillets around here, belts and braces. And I've also put some pencil marks. I don't know whether you can see too well, but I've put these pencil marks on so I can wet this out before I put the fiberglass strip on, and then just wet over the top of that. Right, so I'm ready now to wet out where the fiberglass strips are going to go. As you can see here, they've been cut out ready. So I'm going to start wetting it out. I've tilted the boat up, so it's hopefully going to make it easier to get under here. So we'll try that. Just get the brush. Okay. think I might just put a little bit more at this end just to be sure. So that's wetted out now. I'm going to go putting some of the fiberglass in. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Well, it was tricky, but doable. Ooh. What was I saying? Well, that's all the seams taped up now, all the fiberglass strip, and some of the resin that I had left over, I've just used it as a paint underneath these two panels here. I've really spread it out. May as well use it up, and it will give it good protection in case at some point in its life it's just going to sit and collect a little bit of water in there. Just extra protection. May as well use the resin up what's left over. So once that's all gone off, then we start looking at fairing around the edges and sanding. So I've mixed some filler up and I've just started putting it on the edges. Once I've dabbed some on, I'll get the scrape here just to go down, flare it out a little bit more and take any excess off. So it's just a case of going along the sides. That'll do for that area. And of course you can go over again later after sanding if you just wanted to just to fill it in a little bit more. You're never going to get it quite right the first time. Just do the final bits after a second time. Right, I'm just going to get into a few really tight spots now that the sander can't get into. Well, that is all the fairings sanding down, all sanded, and I've obviously gone in with paper, tight here into the corners, prepping ready for the fillets to go in, which will be the next job. So I'm going to mix some resin and filler up and then start putting the fillets in on the frames. Right, I've got some filler ready. Let's start putting these fillets in. So start from the inside and work my way out. Right, just going to smooth this over with a bit of methylated spirits. And these, where the drain holes are, make them nice and neat, blend it in. And inside here. Well, that's all the fillets done, apart from a little bit of minor sanding here and there. There's the gaps you can see for the water to get through. And the same over here. So yeah, I'll just do a little bit of sanding and just finish it off. Well, thank you for watching episode 12. In episode 13 we'll be looking at putting the inner gun wall rail on and cutting out the tops of these frames to allow for the blocking to go in, also on the transom and the bow. Please like and subscribe and share, and if you're enjoying the series you can always buy me a coffee by the QR code or the link on my page. Oh, thank you very much.
Why is the bits of sawdust in the Hoover, Jim?
Hopefully see you in episode 13.